with the history of the cycle, a cycle. When the cycle was first invented, it had only one wheel and it was very difficult to balance. Hence came in the new invention called the bicycle, which had two wheels. Bi means two. Now let us look at this shape. It is known as the triangle. Tri means three. This triangle has three sides. Can you see that? Three sides. Now let's move on to the square. The square has four sides and the opposite sides are equal. To say, for example, a square, when you take the measurement of a square, you can see that it is 10 centimeters. And when I turn the scale this way, again it is 10 centimeters. And I turn it this way, it is 10 centimeters. Can you see that? Now here again it is 10. Now a square has all four sides equal and opposite sides also equal. Now coming to the rectangle, it is one side, no, this is 10, one side is longer, 15, and the other side is a little shorter. Can you see here? Now this resembles L shape. This resembles the shape called 7. So if you're drawing a rough figure of a rectangle, you'll draw an L and then you'll draw the number 7 to complete the rectangle. Now, to understand this, we understand that all these four corners of the rectangle will be 90 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 90 degrees. And here the opposite sides are equal. Only these two. The opposite sides are equal. This side from this and this is equal. Now this makes a rectangle. Even if you draw a diagonal line like this, the length will be the same this way and this way. You measure it, and if you try measuring it in half, now this is 10 centimeters, and if you try to measure it in half, exactly where the 5 is, let's take a pencil and do that. I measure 5 here. Can you see? It's a 10. So here exactly 5. And if I put it here, it is exactly the mirror image. You have two. Okay. Can you see? You have two mirror image of the same shape. And here, this is a square. In every square there are four angles which will be of 90 degrees. Square or rectangle 2, there will be there will be 90 degrees in each corner. But the square, all four sides equal, and here opposite sides are equal. Even if you draw a diagonal line like this, it's going to have the equal length. And then you see the triangle. Let's look at the triangle. Triangle is three sides. Tri means three, and you have three sides to a rectangle. Can you see? And most of the time when you draw a rectangle like this, it is that all this will be lesser than 90 degrees. All these angles here will be lesser than 90 degrees. If you draw a triangle called a right angle triangle, you will say you have drawn I made a mark here, and you see this mark 0 and 10. I stop at 10. And this is one side. See better. Okay. Now can you see this? I have marked one side, and this is from 0 I take 10, 0 to 10. Got it? And this side I'm going to take a little less, or maybe 7. For this 10, I will stop at 7. This was this angle, and I now this is, look at this, this is a right angle triangle. Now when you look at this, you also realize that it's a rectangle. This is one part of a triangle, right angle triangle, and when you connect this again here, 7, 7, and you connect this to 10, 0 and 10. Okay, so you have a right angle triangle here, which means when you measure this width, you will find all this is 90 degrees. This also would be 90 degrees. Work out this and see for play with these things to get an idea what are these geometrical shapes. Have fun and enjoy what you do.